Shall we get going further with Deus Ex Mankind Divided? It is still Prague. We just restored the functions of our augmentations by reverting them to factory zero mode. And we are discovering the other side of Prague.
Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there?
No, nothing like that. I just question the legality of it. No, that's not the word. Anyway, you can't tell me you're comfortable with forcing people out of their homes and into that ghetto?
I'm comfortable enough if it means we're safer here in the city. See, the problem is that we can't tell which of these augs are safe and which are getting ready to kill us.
You're right. They should have made allowances for that when they developed the enhancement technology. It would be so useful right now to have some sort of shut-off switch or something. Hello. I really have nothing to say to you.
Excuse me, but I don't want to talk to you. Hope you understand.
Slightly rude, but okay.
Until the rubble at Ruzika station is cleared, metro service outside the core is impossible.
Okay. Is that the ventilation shaft? You sure this is the way out? Because the arrow shows the other way around. I'm not feeling comfortable going against the arrow. You arrow.
Have a permit. Hand it over. You better hope all your paperwork is in order, Hanser. An unauthorized clank in the city could mean big trouble for you.
Got enough trouble as it is.
Is that right? 1 second. Centro, confirm a BH-847. You must have some kind of super weapon under the hood.
What I have is a job to do,
Oh, do
and no
not
time
let
to
me
waste.
keep you then. Get moving, asshole.
Asshole, you're behaving as an asshole.
Hello? Look at those Augs. I did some work for Seraph Industries before the incident.
Cannot come soon
Hey,
enough.
don't talk to me about politics. I don't want to hear how Augs are oppressed and how these attacks are their only way to fight back or whatever.
Celý oddělení je skorumpovaný.
Okay, this is a big area. That's for sure. Palisade station and some ladders. But why would I go there? Or maybe I will not go there.
Ahoy, I'm here. Listen, I did what you asked. Now just leave me alone. I don't want to hear from you anymore.
Nope. Maybe from that roof.
They are involved. I'll stop them.
I like this.
Suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Aug incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live
Marta
from
Babik.
Circus Exclusivity.
An e-book. The Australian conflict. Following the AUG incident, the opposing factions in the Australian Civil War, the Northern Free States of Australia and the ruling South Australian Federation, were effectively forced into a ceasefire. Since 2028, there has still been the occasional border skirmish, but for the most part the violence has been held at bay, at least in the populated cities along the coastline. The interior is a different matter. The outback is still disputed. At best, it is a desolate wasteland. At worst, the lawless expanse slowly killing off augmented PMC soldiers who fled there to die rather than confront the after effects of horrifying psychotic delusions. The two interim governments have formed a joint police force to patrol the interior, but by all accounts, their impact has been negligible.
Security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns.
Well, at least it's not a shotgun
Information archived
in the middle of the apartment, so...
is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company.
So, we have only one thingy, which is good. Which is not good is that we have only 2 hops until this thing can reach me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
For your own safety. Marta, whatever your reasons, and I'm not unsympathetic, believe me, this is the worst time you could have chosen to contact your family. Don't you understand? When nobody knew anything, you were safe. But now that your sister knows the truth, she has a dangerous secret. The ruthless single-mindedness of men like your husband make them very dangerous. They know how to force people to reveal things. Please, sever all contact with your sister immediately for everyone's safety. I will speak with her in person, explain things, and give her any assistance with Christoph I can. Meanwhile, you and I shall have to discuss relocating you and Lucas once again. Legal custody. Mrs. Bobbick, I have created a file for you. That now officially makes me your legal counsel with all the protection under the law that affords. I have also been in contact with Miss Vondratskova and she has familiarized me with your situation. I regret that I must point out a very intricate legal complication with your desire to reassign custody of your son to your sister should anything happen to you. While organizations such as the Slavic Foundation for Battered Women function with the full sanction and support of the countries in which they operate, many of the actions they take out of necessity, although themselves legal, confer no legal authority. In other words, although he believes you both to be deceased, as far as the law is concerned, Mr. Bobbick is still your husband and Lucas is his son. If Mr. Bobbick were augmented, it would be relatively easy to strip him of any rights with regard to your son, but since that is not the case, the only way to secure your son's future is to sue for full custody, which would of course entail revealing your secret to Mr. Bobbick and to the court. Marta, it was a miracle to see you again after all this time. Especially since I thought you were lost to us forever. God, all the time we have wasted because of that monster. And Lucas, I am so proud of my nephew. But I heard on the news about the tragedy at the train station. It coincided with the time your train was due to arrive. I called and left a message yesterday, maybe you did not receive it. The news said that all the chaos in Prague has created communication problems. Please reply to this as soon as you can and let me know that you are alright.
This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested.
That's not what I wanted, Adam. Not at all. How do you take the thing out? I am confused. Okay, this is a bank. These are some storage areas. Not entirely what I had in my mind. Oh.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
More injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzicka train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is
Spreads are up here.
This thing is officially weird. How do I open it? I wonder. Can I even open it? Anyway, let's go further. Have a look around this place. We will never forget the lives lost during the AUG incident.
I don't have time for your calls.
My own sister won't talk to me. Without family, I don't know what I have. He looks peaceful.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Can you please tell me how to get to number 33?
Got turned around? Happens to everybody.
So it's that way?
No, that way.
Thank you.
Just around the corner.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Promiň, teď jsem tě neposlouchal.
He just reached into his wallet with his fake arms and pulled it out like everything was fine.
The last bank to give Ox credit stopped doing it 4 months ago. Where has this guy been?
I don't know. Living in the past? Living in denial? They're all half crazy anyway.
You threw cigarette on her lap, right?
This is Eliza Kassan.
I don't think anyone's here.
Working on getting transferred to
Hey there. You looking for a new stereo system?
Not really.
I don't really get much time to listen to music.
How about movies? You like movies? Or maybe you got other interests?
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind. I was just making a stupid joke.
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it's obvious I didn't come here for that. Calm down. I'm not a cop. What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you, he might need a little energy boost from time to time.
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend. In perfect working order and completely under the radar.
5-pack. Okay.
I think I'll be on my way.
Feel free to come back if you change your mind.
By the way, this dialogue reminds me that I would also like to probably get Cassie right away.
Heard the captain is in a real shit mood since meeting the commission.
Live from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we got this. Ashanti energy drinks. For all you need to
Okay. That's not too bad. Percy Butler.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible death.
Okay. Can you put me on a map? Where am I? Oh. That's some magical shop, right? Liborio Barbadoro. My sweet Liborio, for the authorities to have cancelled our show is humiliating, but to see our friends imprisoned because they are different, to watch as our inventions, our life's work get confiscated and destroyed, I know you are not easily outraged. You will find a way to adapt to this new world. You will compromise. Does this make you a better man than me, or does it make you worse? Regardless, you know the community initiative was never about magic and entertainment for me. It was about alternatives, about creating places people could escape to. The hours we spent crafting worlds together were the happiest of my life. I intend to extend them into eternity. There are a lot of stuff. Kinetic question proactive. Adaptability, nations, diverse, synergy. That's just a bag of words, is it not? Found some neuropoison. That is always nice.
I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months.
Okay, I see nothing behind it, so...
Leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition took up residence in the neighboring Udalek.
There might be nothing here at all.
Dr. Rugger could
Some of those forged permits are pretty good.
$250? Jesus, no. Leave the thing, please. Bless you. So I guess you're the man?
I'm looking for Liborio.
It is me. You have come for the magic?
I'm hoping you can help me make sense of something. A strange encounter I had. A man hiding behind a screen in the sewers, surrounded by followers of some kind. His name is Richard. You used to be partners.
Richard is alive. You found him?
I'm not sure what I found, but I know I didn't like it. Richard had a way of depriving me. Things I wanted to say and do, but I couldn't.
I am so happy he is alive. Richard and I was sure that I should have known. Richard always said, the show must go on.
There was nothing entertaining about this. What is he doing down there? How is he doing it?
I have not seen Richard in many years. We developed a show together, the evolution of stage hypnosis intensified through technology. Adapted versions of the Casey and DDE designs.
A social augmentation?
In conjunction with modern hypnotic techniques, something much more powerful than mere persuasion. The communal construction of an alternate reality. For 3 hours on a Friday night, we guided people into brave new worlds.
The technology Richard is using to do all this, how does it work?
Binaural beats. Richard bounces his source transmission through a series of emitters that use targeted neural oscillation to stimulate specific areas of the basal ganglia.
Right. Let's assume I'm not familiar with that particular ganglia.
Richard is using a system of emitters that can intensify and adjust his frequency, his message, his intent. Imagine it. He can make the very soul of a transmission pierce into the brainwaves of his target audience.
I don't need to imagine it. I already know it's terrifying. Why do you think Richard is doing this? What's his endgame in trying to hypnotize people in a sewer?
I cannot say for sure, but after the incident, after the way things began to change, Richard said he was going to find a better place. I did not hear from him again. The loss of so many people that we knew, I believe it broke him.
He didn't seem very broken to me. More like a guru of some kind, with way too much control of the people in that room.
No, Richard is not capable of hurting anyone. At least, he was not before. He was an idealist, the kind of man who... The worlds we created together on stage, they were more beautiful than the reality.
These worlds you and Richard created through hypnosis, what were they exactly?
They were whatever people wanted, created together with the audience. Every night was different. After the incident, we were made to stop, treated as criminals. It was not right. People paid for their tickets and embarked on imaginative explorations. We did not hurt anyone. We would never hurt anyone.
I'm not sure that's still true for Richard. His audience now, I'm worried they may be trapped. Is that something he could be capable of? Creating a world and keeping people there indefinitely?
It depends on the personality. If someone is susceptible to the message, and if Richard keeps repeating it, it is conceivable.
Tell me how to stop Richard.
Richard is conveying a vision of himself, of themselves, of an alternate community they are building together. If it is Richard's goal to keep the people there, the only way to free them is to make them see through it.
Well, how do I do that? Last time I talked to him didn't go so well.
The signal he is transmitting, its effect is limited to a specific radius, to the room where the audience is, where the emitters are installed. Wherever Richard is must be outside of that room.
So if I get to him, I'll be able to say or do whatever I want?
Yes, but promise you won't hurt him, please.
I'm not promising anything. Something tells me if I do get in there, he's not going to be content to just talk.
There may be a better way. The emitters, they are somewhere in the room, yes? Okay then, so wait. You wait. Just wait 1 second, please. Wait for it.
I'm not going anywhere, man.
Wait for it. Where are you? Come to me. Shh. Pa. Wait. Okay. I think I have what I'm looking for. I think I have found what you need. Ta-da! They are scrambling devices, our failsafe whenever things got ugly. Attach them to the emitters and it closes the ability to amplify. Good night. Show's over. Your gods are but men again.
And that'll be enough to make the people in the room see through him?
I hope. If they have been exposed for a very long time, you need to help them to see. But please be kind to Richard. I don't know what he has become, but I know what he was. A decent man once, who simply believed that the world should be better.
We all believe that. But there are better and worse ways of going about it.
Please refrain from doing that.
Is there anything of interest around here? Well, there is a vent. That is always cool. The vent takes me to...
Celý oddělení je skorumpovaný.
Not quite, Adam. Perfect. And you are not pissed with me, right? Yeah. Good.
Vážně jsme k něčemu dobrý.
Market Square.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about here.
Why do they not lock their trunks? I find it confusing.
Julian is not acting like himself. Ever since the Palisade Bank fired him, he's been so angry and withdrawn. Yes, I thought so too, but I was just upstairs and he's not home. I'm worried he's already going through with it. Oh, I didn't tell you? I overheard Julian talking to one of his former co-workers. This man installed the security system for the bank and was fired along with Julian. They were planning something. I think they're going to break into the bank. I heard Julian tell this man that he wants the bank to learn a lesson in humility. That no one fires the most gifted mechanical engineer in Prague and gets away with it. Yes. Goodbye. Please, I have my own problems to worry about right now.
Yeah, that's for sure, but where does the dude lives? I kinda now very interested in him.
It feels like there is much more going on than we are being told.
Okay, those things are locked, but I do not see many people. So maybe, just maybe. I can hack into them. Okay, that's our way on the roofs. Okay. There is no pocket secretaries nearby, right? In the bushes or somewhere else. Now this one is level 3. This one is level 3 as well. Let's leave them be for now.
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted as the head office.
Very impressive. It has also been recognized as a heritage site?
Absolutely. You're welcome to go inside and visit. Well, the lobby at least, it does remain a bank. Restricted areas are off limits.
Of course. Unless I decide to open an account. Thank you.
Pleasure, sir. I'm sure the receptionist would be happy to answer any questions you might have. Welcome to the Palisade Property Bank, sir. The lobby is open for visiting.
So the bank doesn't store money or gold or anything, it only stores data?
That's right, in any form it takes. Hard drives, archival papers, prototypes, proprietary research, sensitive items.
So if I want to find out all about a company's dirty secrets, or commit industrial espionage, all I have to do is break into Palisade Bank?
That's not as easy as you think, believe me. And even if you do pull off that miracle, you'll have to look over your shoulder for the rest of your life. That's a promise. If you're thinking about doing business with the Palisade Bank, you may want to keep in mind that it only accepts the richest, most influential people and companies.
Banks devoted entirely to the storage of data? What a world we live in.
Damn it.
Nemáte v sobě zabudovaný účetní software? Taková kalkulačka by se mi v kanceláři hodila.
My favorite thing about Ludwig's is that there are no clanks allowed. So I don't have to see them, I don't have to smell them, and they can't pester me.
It has an outdoor terrace with no walls. They pass by all the time, and there's nothing stopping them from walking over and asking for a hand.
I don't like you, and I don't want to talk to you.
A goddamn clank.
That was kinda rude. No, can you still see me? Yeah, you can. Okay. Now, toilets are usually the best place for people to drop very valuable pocket secretaries or stuff. Apparently that never happened, but you never know unless you check it out, right?
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard sister airlines flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly...
Okay, I see a vent.
Details recovered from the...
So there should be a way to get inside.
That horrible day to
Oh, Christ.
No? Nobody has any kind of a secret or pocket secretary?
They may call it a new world order, but we all know it has been going on for a long, long time.
Hi.
The stock market took a huge dip after
We
the
really
bomb.
should just
But
tear it
it's
all down and
recovering
build it up
very
again.
fast.
Do it right
Of course, we have to prove to the terrorists that life goes on, that we're stronger and smarter than they are.
Not only that, but I bought a bunch of stock at fire sale prices, and when the market rebounded, I made a killing.
I wouldn't phrase it that way in front of the boss. You know what she's like.
A lot of benchers.
Won't anyone help? Do not call attention to me.
Keeping an eye on you
The
all.
police do not like us here in the daytime.
Okay. But I believe you're sitting on the wrong bench. You are drawing attention to yourself on your own. Okay.
Data extractors have never breached.
Bob Page, Anatomy of a Prodigy. Page married his long-term partner, a behavioral therapist, and founded a venture capital tech incubation firm in Palo Alto, Page Industries. Initially, Silicon Valley tech blogs sniped that his industry was spinning on his swivel chair alone in an empty warehouse. Page actively pursued dual-use technologies, reasoning that it doubles chances for a hit. After a string of investments in biotechnology, AI, and nanotechnology companies, Everett advised him to buy a controlling stake in the recently NYSE-listed pharmaceutical giant VersaLife, free-falling since its pre-millennial golden age. A number of even more risky acquisitions followed: defunct genetic therapy research laboratories, failing biotechnology concerns, emergent tech startups that never emerged. It looked like another rising Star Wars crashing to Earth. Star Wars. It looked like another rising star was crashing to Earth. Then your opposite happened. In 2020, Darrow Industries sold VersaLife its exclusive patent on production of the anti-augmentation rejection drug every augmented person needed to survive, and company fortunes took off. Page Industries made billions. Bob Page was 31 years old.
Hackers are everywhere. Not here?
Exactly. Of course, physical security is also paramount, and Tarvos has an impeccable reputation.
They were affiliated with Belltower, yes?
Formally, yes, but so were most security companies before the incident. Why don't I schedule a meeting for you with our accounts manager? He can answer all your concerns and start the application process.
Yes. Why don't we do that? Thank you. A pleasure, sir.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Palisade. May I help you?
Not sure. Never been to a property bank?
I see. Well, we are the premier secure corporate archive in the world. We offer a number of services, including ultra-secure corporate vaults, as well as executive safes for smaller accounts. Exclusivity, anonymity, and security are the cornerstones and our greatest selling point.
Makes sense that security is a major concern for your clients.
Oh, yes. Everything at Palisade is state-of-the-art. Security measures are audited regularly, and Tavos is a very well-respected private security firm. Would there be anything else?
Your executive safes are available to anyone?
Well, we do have an exclusive clientele, and the application process is rigorous. Despite this, almost all our safes are currently occupied.
Your client list must be very impressive.
It is. Mostly they are held by executives from our client companies, but some select individuals have been approved as well.
But with the same high security standards, I hope.
Oh, of course. And access to the executive safe room is restricted. Clients must use their assigned personalized keycards to gain entry.
That's all? Sounds a little simple.
It's a little bit more involved. The keycard also switches off all automated security measures within the vault. Lasers and sentries and the like. All very high-tech.
I think I'd like to see the account manager.
I'm sorry, Mr. Romanek is unavailable at the moment.
How big are the corporate vaults? Doesn't seem like this building would hold that many.
Oh, quite big in fact. We call them container vaults. Like shipping containers. Our storage facility is actually right under our feet. Quite an impressive sight.
Underground, makes sense. Great security feature.
Absolutely. In addition, they are only visited by appointment and require the use of a client's keycard to access.
So this is a data haven?
Well, we don't use that term here, but yes. We archive highly sensitive materials and documents for some of the most powerful businesses and people in the world. No worries about corporate espionage here.
Why would you mention it?
Our international clientele do tend to disagree with the stance of their local governments as it pertains to corporate rights, let's say.
So they take advantage of this country's more pro-business legislation?
I suppose that's one way of looking at it, if you were a cynic. I prefer to think that our clients shouldn't have to deal with small-minded anti-capitalist bureaucracies if they can avoid it.
Thanks for the information.
Now let's look around. The fall of Belltower. Belltower suffered catastrophic losses due to the AUG incident. A large percentage of its employees, both soldiers and security personnel, were enhanced with military-grade augmentations. The loss of personnel, status, income, and the ensuing lawsuits all may have spelled the end of a company that had risen to great heights. But the final nail in the coffin came after the AUG incident in early 2028. The Rifleman Bank Station scandal was a public relations nightmare. Illegal seizure and wrongful detention of innocent civilians did not sit well in the court of public opinion, and rumors of the atrocities carried out at the South China Sea base, though never substantiated, couldn't be completely suppressed. Many of Belltower's high-profile clients terminated their contracts with the private military company. With their ongoing manpower problem, the scandal making their financial troubles worse, and their reputation now in tatters, Belltower was in free fall. The writing was on their wall. The giant had fallen.
Well, I haven't seen someone augmented in here in... well, since the incident.
Always look behind them. Yes, and I see a vent.
And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, can be. Underground web.
From Thomas Romanek. Ivana, I apologize for not telling you sooner. Yes, the code to my office was changed after the recent unpleasantness with Bartosz. It is now 0831. Please tell everyone I'm running late because of how hard it is getting in and out of the city now that Rurichka station is offline. Thank you, Thomas.
Websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption.
Reaper's threat training. Access code violation, client data defenses, lava wall.
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transport.
Lava wall.
Yes, sub-level security rooms are up-to-date security passwords.
Good. Haven't heard from mezzanine level or the corporate vault basement yet.
Can you get confirmation from IT?
I could, but they would only be able to confirm sending out the codes.
Doesn't protocol include that each hub acknowledge receiving security updates?
In a perfect world, everyone would follow procedures to the letter. But this isn't a perfect world. I'll see what I can find out.
I'm sorry, sir. The VIP vaults are only accessed by appointment. And there are no appointments scheduled.
You need an appointment to access your own vault?
For the corporate vaults, yes. This allows time for preloading your container into the viewing area. You also need your personalized keycard.
Thanks for the information.
I do see a vent there though. Okay, that's a place for some security bot, I believe. These are the executive safes. Those are less protected, I believe. Yeah, the elevator once again. Executive services. Another security room, another security bot, and saves A. Okay. Offices.
Lost primary. Wide search underway. Confirmed.
No sign on wide. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Nothing. Primary manager's office.
That was probably stupid to just waltz in the office. Because everybody saw me, right? I mean... Yeah, those just immediately trigger. But I think I broke the dialogue.
Well, I haven't seen
Do you
someone
work here?
augmented in here.
Custodial, perhaps?
Well, since the incident.
No, you're too well upkept. Ah, a waiter. One
Of course,
coffee,
before
please.
then, many of the employees here were
Oh, actually,
augmented.
cancel the coffee.
Funny how
it's too
times
late in the day
change,
for
isn't
me.
it?
I'll never
I mean,
get to
funny
sleep tonight if I have
strange,
a
not
coffee now.
funny, ha-ha.
Thanks all the same.
I'm trying to recreate that dialogue. It doesn't
no
go
worries
so well.
whatsoever. The whole building exudes a sense of fortification. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I've had my and my company's valuables in here since Palisade first opened its doors. And my confidence in their security has only grown.
You have a corporate vault? I've heard incredible rumors about the sub-basement.
Oh, no. We're a small company. A safe in the executive vaults is all we need. Or can afford, to be honest. I must admit, the rates here are quite high.
I agree. However, you can't really put a price on peace of mind, can you? It was lovely meeting you.
And you. Goodbye.
And now you go in some other direction, please.
It can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers.
Thomas, I've been reviewing the security gaps created by Bartosz and Julian before we fired them. There is a complete report forthcoming, but the short version is that the issues are very serious. As a temporary measure, your most sensitive material should be stored in the bank's SDB in room A. The code is 1114. Bank's SDB Security Data Bank?
Big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through.
Oh.
In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective Detective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Pike. Ariel is constantly bringing you back.
So I was saying that I want to leave 4, right? I need 2. I also would like to have stealth, because the higher you get, the more difficult it is to navigate without. What do we have here? Transfer clearance, I see 2 data banks over there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Whew. That was nice. Look, a B card.
Reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we got this. Ashanti Enterprise. We're all get
No, we've had our golden years. With these attacks and the Utelek debacle, Prague is on the brink of economic collapse.
Them.
No, we've had our golden years. With these attacks and the Utelek debacle, Prague is on the brink of economic collapse.
Hey, I thought I have access to it. Wait, this is not restricted zone anymore? I find it unusual. Yeah, but they're all empty. Yeah, okay, non-locked things are empty. Let's see, any data banks? No, I see nothing actually.
Anomaly detected.
God damn it.
Trace program initiated.
No, no way. Let's do this again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Of course it's easier. That's what attracted Palisade, right? Our corporate privacy laws are bulletproof.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, but that might be more or less a viable solution.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
That's how you do it. Some cable duct stuff. Some throwables, but nothing really very interesting around here, right? Nothing left on top. Though a cable duct. Will it connect me to the other room? Okay, it's the security area, right? You should have some secrets here, should you not? I see absolutely nothing interesting in this room. Am I blind? I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised. I saw absolutely nothing of use in there. Where does this take me? Oh, this takes me to the elevator shaft. That is always nice. These, I will assume, will take me behind the guy. Oh no, it's security room.
What collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Piken. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest.
Mr. Janecek, I have regenerated all employee identification codes as requested. Your new code is... New ID cards are also being created for all employees. Also, the electronic security audit was a success. All systems function at the peak. There has been an upsurge in cyber attacks, but nothing has been able to breach the lava wall. I do have a couple of suggestions. I would like to discuss with you and Mr. Oshiro when he gets back. I will detail all of this in my weekly report. So this is a code for Daniel Janecek.
Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacity, flexible streams, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up, left.
Okay. However, that still begs the question if there is a ventilation shaft.
Unlicensed augmentations. Designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the
I don't see it here. But I saw it by the corporate vaults, so there must be a ventilation shaft. And the lava wall is just the like evolution of the firewall, or what is it?
Just going to investigate.
Around the world, Hikers News, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed.
Feels like walking around in the police station. No, it should hit me if I touch it. I mean, it's all metal. Amazing. Apparently metal can be different or something. Locked cable duct? Who locks cable ducts? Yeah, as if the other level was not secure. Okay, let me see. This one leads me nowhere. This is some lobby stuff, right? Oh, it's yeah, it's an office of the other dude. Cool. He's supposed to be a security dude. We don't have an all clients mailing list. This looks like it might be a targeted phishing scam sent to only a few clients that were maybe too public about their having an account with us. It's not very elegant either. I mean, home profit secrets? All our clients are filthy rich. Why would any of them fall for this? Tell Romanek to send all our clients a warning about this kind of thing. I'll do some digging in the logs just to make sure we haven't actually been breached. From Reddy Calvin. How can you all sit in your ivory tower and serve the masters? These companies you protect are not people. Why do you let them hide your secrets? Okay. Bartosz Włodek has taken a sudden extended leave of absence. We wish him the best and look forward to his eventual return. The tasks of Executive Services Manager will be handled internally until his replacement can be hired. Before I message with anyone, let me save. That was security. Cool. Oh, have a nice day then. A gun! Oh, you are a security officer, so yeah, okay. Calm down, as if I ever left the restricted zone. Now, third floor. I may need to use the actually the elevator. I really don't like this, but if I change elevator placement, can I use it now? Yeah, I should be able to. Nice. This is much better actually. Well, I still had to... Eh? Oh, just the other way, man. Okay, this takes me to the lobby, if I understand correctly. I think I do. This is vent number 1 and vent number 2. Okay, let's make a stop somewhere around here. The bank is nice and cool. I like it. I like those kinds of missions, so I enjoy my exploration phase of the bank specifically. But let's make a pause. We're definitely making progress. Let's take a break and then continue our break-in. For now, thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed my content, and in such a case, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.